Hey guys, what's up? I'm here with some empties. I feel kind of excited for today because I got all ready. Like, I have not done hair and makeup like this since probably my birthday last month, and I just really miss wearing makeup. I don't know, I feel like I haven't been into my normal routine. Let me tell you something before I get into the empties. I just have to say that I played with makeup today and it was just so relaxing. I sat there and I did my makeup probably for about 2 hours, and I tried to play with colors. I did something different. I have purple all over my eyes. I just put purple. I was like, you know what, today we're doing something different, and I went full Daphne mode on you guys. I feel like I'm ready to go solve mysteries. I think I just figured out why I don't usually wear colorful eyeshadow is because I do my foundation first, but today I didn't. I did the eyeshadow first and the foundation after, and this is what happened on my eyes, and I really like it. So I think I'm just experimenting with technique, and I don't know what happened, but I really like how it turned out. I'm just excited about it. So I hope you guys are doing well. I really just feel great today, but I'm gonna credit it all to the purple eyeshadow and to the fact that I haven't made an empties video in a while. So I just feel extra excited. I love making empties videos. They just always put me in such a good mood because it feels nice to finish things up. So let's get into it. I have makeup right here first, and then I have some snacks at the end of the video. Okay, so first off, let's talk about the lip product I finished up because I've had this for a while and I really enjoyed it. This is from McGrath and it's called her Flesh Fantasy Lust Gloss. It's just a mini size. I bought like the mini lip gloss trio a while back just to try the formula because I was so curious about McGrath. This is one of those brands that I hear people that are, I feel like they're either like huge supporters or they hate it. Like it's one of those brands that you just hear so much about that I feel sometimes you just got to try something for yourself. So that's why I bought the sampler set, and I have to say I loved the gloss. I thought it was very comfortable. The pigmentation was really nice. It was actually like pretty opaque for a lip gloss, so I love that about it. And this color is kind of just like the one I've got on my lips today, so it was just perfect nude, everyday pinky nude color. So I loved it. I really did like it to the point where I bought a gloss full size, but I bought a totally different color. I went and got like this white lip gloss with blue glitter in it. Like I went totally opposite direction. So this was like my neutral everyday one, and then I was like, I like the formula, let me buy a glitter color, why not? So that's what I did. I don't know how I finished 2 sprays at the same time, but I did, and I love both of these. I don't even know where to begin because I feel like they're both fantastic products. They're just at 2 different price points. This is the e.l.f. Makeup Mist and Set Spray. It's around $4 to $5 at most drugstores. And this is the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray, which I think runs for about $25. And this you can get at like Sephora or Ulta. I really like both. I couldn't tell you which one I think is better because they both do the same thing. I feel like they both work very well for me. Since my skin is so dry, I don't really worry about how my foundation is going to wear throughout the day. I worry more about how my blush and highlight and eyeshadow is going to stay on. I feel like sometimes if I don't use a setting spray that my highlight will kind of just fade throughout the day and it looks like I didn't even put any on. So what I like to do to help with that is spray a couple sprays of something, whether it's the e.l.f. or the all-nighter. So I really don't know which one to tell you to get because they're both so good. Next up here is my old bottle of Vanicream. This is their light lotion for sensitive skin. It's fragrance free, and this is what I use every single day. In addition to my CeraVe moisturizer, I use the CeraVe like when I get out of the shower just to kind of seal in moisture, but this is what I use like in the middle of my day in between because it's not as heavy and it just kind of absorbs into the skin quickly, but it still gives me a nice amount of moisture. If you have sensitive skin, I think you'll like this one, or even if you don't have super dry skin, it's just a fantastic lotion and it's very gentle and mild, so I like it. That's what I've been using. I have repurchased this. I do not like to be without this product because this is like my daytime moisturizer before I go in with the heavy stuff, the heavy hard-hitting things I use at night. I feel like they work together as a team to kind of just maintain everything, and it's something I've really been trying to take better care care of my skin, especially since I had to deal with the melanoma, and that was very scary for me. I've always been someone who has enjoyed skincare products, but I'm starting to learn as I get older what my body really needs versus, you know, something that looks pretty in the package. Like I'm slowly learning, like, expensive doesn't always mean better. Fragrance doesn't mean better for me. I need to have fragrance free. So I'm still trying to navigate which products are the best, but this has been a great one for me. And I've just been learning to stay consistent with my skincare. That's something that took me years to get like used to actually doing, but that has paid off. Like the consistency with just hydrating my skin has helped me so much, and actually using my prescriptions that I have for my eczema has helped me, because I used to just not use them. I don't have a lot right now, but I think next month, or by the time the following month rolls around, I'll have so much more skincare. I'll start to run out of everything I have. So that's all I've got for now. Let's get into the more random stuff. I have a candle that I used up here, and this was a Christmas gift, and I enjoyed this so much. It was one of the best candles I think I've ever had, and it smelled different, like nothing I've had before. It was really cool. So I think that this was from World Market, I believe, and the scent is tobacco and vanilla. It's a soy candle, and I know, like, hearing tobacco, you think, oh, that's gonna be way too strong, but it wasn't. It was actually pretty subtle. This candle to me smells like you're roasting a marshmallow, like in an open campfire. It has like that campfire scent. It was pretty cool. Like, I haven't had a candle like this before that starts off just like a regular sweet vanilla candle, and then as it burns, it just smells like so good. It smells like something's cooking, and it was just so good. I really want to get this one again if I can find it. But this was a great gift. I loved it. I really enjoyed it. And the packaging, look at how cute this is. Like, I love the little, I have to do something with this. I love the packaging. Okay, and last but not least, I have my snacks and non-dairy finds. I also have just random stuff in here that I was able to manage to find from my pantry. And I wanted to give a shout out to my boyfriend, who is a grocery store worker. He is an essential worker. And I wanted to kind of just shout out to him and all the people who are working 24/7, you know, no days off right now kind of thing. And they are just really working their butts off to make sure people have supplies, and I appreciate them all so much. First thing I have here is some Almond Breeze. This is almond milk, and I got the vanilla one because this was what I could find. So usually I just get unsweetened original, but this is not bad. I mean, it tastes great, and I can't have dairy. I have an allergy, so this is the next best thing. And honestly, I do really love almond milk. I like it better than regular milk. And I also really like oat milk too, but whatever you can get right now is what you can get. So I've been using this to cook with. And I made, you know what I made the other day? It was so delicious. I made some vegan mac and cheese, and I used about a cup of this to make the sauce that I had to put in the macaroni. You guys, I will link the recipe that I used because it was delicious. All right, this next item I have here is something that was laying around in my freezer, and I'm very happy it was there because I just finished it all up. It is the best strawberry non-dairy ice cream that I have come across to date. It's from the Oatly brand, and they have an ice cream line. I didn't know that. Like, I thought they just had oat milk, but they actually make ice cream, and this is the strawberry vegan flavor. I love it. Oatly vegan ice cream, try it out. You will thank me later. I mean, I love this stuff. It is beyond delicious. It tastes like summer. Like, it just reminds me of summer when I eat it. So I will be trying to get this as soon as I can go out to the store again. All right, everything else I've got here are just things that I have around in my pantry that I usually just keep on hand for when I'm cooking at home, and I managed to save them for my empties. I was trying my hardest not to throw things away because I've been in cleaning mode right now. Let me show it to you guys here. So the first two things are just spices from Trader Joe's. I really love their selection because they have pretty much the bases covered, and they're very affordable. So if you're a student, if you're on a budget and you cook a lot of meals at home, I would recommend going to Trader Joe's and getting some spices there. I just get mine there, and I used up the garlic powder one. I made some macaroni and cheese this month, and I put some of this in the sauce that I made, and I just cook with garlic powder a lot anyway. way. Like I put it on stuff like it's salt. I just love garlic. I mean, I like fresh garlic too, but I haven't really had the same access to stuff lately. So I used up my garlic powder. I love the Trader Joe's spices. I also really love the 21 seasoning. I'm a big fan of this. Trader Joe's 21 seasoning, I always have this around because it just has everything in it and it tastes great. I like to make potatoes, like just breakfast potatoes, put this on there, put this on scrambled eggs, put this on just vegetables, like whatever you have. It tastes good. You could put it on it. It's like hot sauce. You just put it on everything because it tastes good. So that's what I use these for. Sometimes I just crave sour candy, and these are my favorite. I love the Sour Punch straws. This is the variety pack. This one comes with the lemon flavor, which I love, but my favorite is the blue raspberry one. Yeah, blue raspberry all the way, but lemon's good too. So that's what that is. Okay, now these I get at Sprouts. These I've talked about before because they are my favorite chip ever, and they're non-dairy. They're called Paqui chips, and the flavor is fiery chili limon flavor. They're the best. These are hot, but they're not too hot, and they just get so addictive. I have another non-dairy item. This is from Follow Your Heart. It's their Cheddar Shreds. So it's basically already done for you, and I use this to make the sauce in my macaroni, and it was amazing. It was my first time trying these shreds from them. I've always loved their like sandwich slices, the Follow Your Heart cheese. Those are great, but I never had these, and they melt beautifully. It was super easy because all you do is just cook with it. It's already shredded, and I will be getting this again. It really does have the consistency of cheese too. It melts pretty well. It didn't take too long to melt. I made this into a cheese sauce for some macaroni and cheese that I made for myself. I was just craving mac and cheese. It was you know, a cold, rainy couple of days, and I was like, you know what would sound really good is some mac and cheese. I'll leave the recipe. I put it on my Insta stories, and a lot of you said that you wanted to try to make it, so I'll put it down below too if anyone wants to try it out. It wasn't that hard to make, and it didn't take that long. I was surprised at how easy it was, so I'm gonna be making more mac and cheese, more vegan mac and cheese. All right, now last but not least here is a new find for me. This is something that I got at Sprouts that it was like one of the last things on the shelf. Nobody wanted to eat them, I guess. But you guys, they're delicious. They're basically my answer to hot Cheetos. I have been craving hot Cheetos forever. Like, I love hot Cheetos, and they're one of my favorite snacks, but I can't eat them anymore because they have milk powder in them, and I'm very sensitive and allergic to milk. So this is my solution. They're called Peatos, and you can find them at Sprouts. They have the same texture as hot Cheetos. Like, they have the crunch, and they're tiny. They're a little tinier than hot Cheetos are, but they have that same feeling, and it still gets the powder on your fingers, and it has the same amount of heat to it. Like, they really did replicate a hot Cheeto. They did such a good job with it. Like, it tastes and feels like a hot Cheeto. And I don't know if anyone cares about this, but I care. Like, I care, and I love these. I can't wait to try more of them. They have other flavors, but this one's really good. And like I said, they had a bunch of these at Sprouts, and no one was buying them. I'm like, you guys are missing out. Okay, if you're staying at home, have some snacks and get one of these. All right, and last but not least, I have my peach Bellini sparkling wine from Trader Joe's. This stuff is so good when you mix it with their blood orange lemonade, I think it is. So I still have to mix this because I can't drink it straight. I can't drink things that are too strong. I don't like beer. I don't like wine. That's not this. All right, guys, well, that is it for my empties for the month of April. I know it's kind of a random mix, but it's just been like that lately. You know, I've just been trying to get what I can and make do with everything I've got and make sure I'm grateful for what I have. And I've just been trying to focus on the good things right now rather than the bad, because otherwise I think I would be just feeling overwhelmed. And I have had those moments, but for the most part, you know, my neighbors have been here for me and Marvin. So yeah, we've just been making the best of what we can and what we've been doing. I hope you guys are staying healthy and doing well wherever you are. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Bye. Bye bye.